รันเลยเริ่มเลยแล้วตอนนี้เริ่มแล้วอัพคิวยังมันขึ้นไหมวะ
อุ้ยลุงเอกำลังเล่นอาร์ค
มันแกเลยรักแล้ว
แล้วแกเลือกตัวดำๆอยู่ เล่นไงอาร์ค
มันมันลดราคาอยู่ตอนนี้เห็นไหมมันเกมแบบเอาตัวรอดอะแต่ว่ามีไดโนเสาร์ด้วยนั่นแหละ
ขี่ได้ใช่
ขี่ได้เลย
ไดโนเสาร์
มันขี่ได้อยู่แล้วมันมีอย่างนั้นละมาแล้วผมหลง
ผมมียูนิตรู้สึกเขาแจกอยู่นี่ผมได้มา
ใช่เหรอพี่ได้อีกแล้วเหรอมาเพื่อนผมเล่นเลยมา
เนี่ยมีจริง
อี
โอ้
พิกเหรอ
128 กิกไอ้สัตว์
อีพิกเหรออีพิกปะ
สตรีม
ตีมเขาแจกอีกเหรอแม่งสุดยอด
ไม่นานแล้วอะผมรับมาได้
เฮ้ยไม่กวาดผมจะไปขี่ไม่กวาดแล้ว อีเหี้ยตื่นตั้งนานได้ขี่ไม่กวาดตอนนั้นเนี่ย
มันมีอาร์คกี่เวอร์ชันเนี่ย
เอาลืมอ่า
มันมี2อาร์คอะพี่
อ้างไหนพี่
ผมมีอาร์คอีโวอะ
ม
มันต่างกับอีกอาร์คยังไงวะ
อันนั้นมันขี่ไดโนเสาร์อีโวอ่ะไม่รู้อ่ะ
อีกอาร์คนึงมันเบต้าเปล่า
ใช่
เกมระหว่างพัฒนา
Everybody grab a broom
Okay.
and we shall get started.
อาร์คอีโวมึง100 กว่ากิกนะ
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have
เป็น
forgotten.
ไรผมขึ้นไหมพี่
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be
Like-
taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the
Maybe I should let
Toyohashi
them check
Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now,
ขึ้น
let's
Okay.
see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat.
นี่อัพ
Thank you. Now, your turn.
your turn
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
โอเคมาครับเครื่องบิน
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
This is
care.
brilliant.
The brooms are school
This'll take
property.
some getting used
I
to.
want them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom,
อุ้ย
let's
วิ
see
ชาหัด
how
บิน
well
นะพี่
you
มัน
manage with a more
หัดบินเบื้องต้น
advanced exercise, shall we?
ไอ้ยา ตรงกับไอ้หลักสูตรนั่นเลย
มันหัดบินเบื้องต้นเดี๋ยวขึ้น
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for
Ờ.
more of a challenge.
กดอะไรครั้งวะเมื่อกี้อ๋อนี่อ่ะโอเค
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Made it. Did anyone else see that?
มันแซงแล้วพี่อย่าไปยอม
the old
ไม่แซงไม่ได้ละ
boathouse.
อยู่แค่นั้นนะ
Wish you could have experienced
One day
crossing
they had
over
it.
the first year.
มีเลือกตัวละครดำๆได้เปลี่ยนทรงเปลี่ยนสีได้หมดอะสีผิวเปลี่ยนได้ดำก็เปลี่ยนได้
ที่ไม่เล่นในนู่น
Whoa. Our aquatic resident likes to
อะไร
make an appearance once
ไอ
in a
เกม
while.
ฮันนี่อะไรนะซีเล็กอะ เล่นลงสตรีมเลย
เกมอะไร
ส
วะ
ตรีมด้วยไอ้นั่นไงที่นู้นเล่นอะที่เพนเล่นอะ
อ๋อไม่สวยโดนแบนตั้งแต่ต้นเลย
That wasn't too bad.
เอ้ยกูชน
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
ตัววิวดัน
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
เหรอคิดว่า
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
มาครับแบบนะครับเล่น
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now.
มันโดนด่า
Right
ดะ
now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever.
มันไอ้บ่าวนี่บินทั่ว
Headmaster isn't
บินไปตาม
having
ครู
tea by the window today.
ตายเดี๋ยวโดนด่าเนี่ยว้าว
Nice to get above it all,
Wow.
isn't it?
โอ้ย
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
ฮอกวอตส์
How is Everett flying so quickly?
เขาคนหนึ่งเขา4 ชั่วโมง 6
Here's
ชั่วโมง
something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
อะไรวะ
Now
Mình
that's
พูดกลางอา
more
กาศ
like
เลย
it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
ลงเมื่อกี้ผมอ่านไม่ทันมีแล้วมั้ง
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up.
เรือสะพานนี่แหละ
Follow me
ในหนัง
in.
มี
Look at it.
มันเอามาด้วย
And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
แล้วโคตรเป็นมน
Flying
เต้น
tips and a jaunt around
อู้
Hogwarts.
อู้
This is quite the tour, Everett.
เกือบแล้วบินเพลินไปหน่อย
อืม
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
เอาเซนโนวีดเรียกแล้วขึ้นเรื่อยลงเลย
Dismount here.
มันเกือบจริงลงมากกว่าไงวะอ๋อกดบีค้าง
And where have you two been?
ได้เรียบร้อยโดนด่า
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you
Ah,
for
right.
not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you.
เรียบร้อย
You're in this class because
Man,
you're,
don't hack it in.
because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor,
Enough.
อืม
Class is finished for the day. As for you,
ได้เรียบร้อย
you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good
อืม
flying.
โดนด้วย
มันยังชมอยู่
sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that
ต่อ
detour.
ไปเลย
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a
เหมือน
fancy
ปอนเลยคนเนี้ย
model, you could fly
ผม
laps
ฟู
around Imelda.
ๆมันเป๊ะเลย
She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spint Witches in Hogsmeade. I'll keep an
ไปแล้ววิชาขี่ไม่กวาดต้องขี่เพื่อไม่แล้วมันมาขับไหนวะไม่กวาดอัพไปก่อนไหนไม่กวาดวะไม่แล้วมันขี่ยังไงวะไม่กวาด
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
I was a late bloomer.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought
Accio.
please visit me.
Incendio.
I'd like to earn a few coins.
But not by much.
Please meet me in the 7th floor
กฎหมายเยอะจัง
corridor
วะ
as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
ขี่ไงวะไม่กวาดไม่ใช่ไม่ใช่
Revelio.
ไม่ใช่เหมือนกัน
Protego!
มันตามเควสดีกว่าครับคอนฟิงโก้ว่ะ ได้คาถาใหม่ด้วย ประเด็นคือผมจะเรียกไม่กวาดยังไงวะ ไปที่นั่นก่อนย่าบังไม่หมด
I do like Madam Kagawa. She's been tutoring me after class. Although she is very strict when it comes
ไม่รู้แหละ ตั้งค่าดีกว่าขอดูเลย กวาด ฟื้นฟูเข็มทิศตำตราขบวนภารกิจรีวิโอฟื้นฟูเล็งเฮ้ยไม่กวาดอยู่ไหนวะเดินหน้าถอยหลังขยับขวาขยับซ้ายบินขึ้นบินลงพุ่งเดินเร่งความเร็วออกบินเดินหลังจากแสดงการควบคุม
Protego!
ไม่รู้ละทำเพื่อเองตลอดแล้ว
I don't know why, sure.
Defenso เควสเยอะจังวะโอ้โหฮอกมีดเลยมันเสื้อไหมต้องมาก่อนเอ้ยผมไปไทยมาเต้นผมลงมาไปไทยมาแต่เต้นผมไม่อะไรเลยนะเดี๋ยววะพี่พอต้นเห็นได้ไหมเก็บไว้เอาเพชรไม่เก็บไว้เหรอเก็บไว้ไหนวะ
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such...
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has constantly complaining about the... If you take this...
I'd be happy to help.
You've no idea how... Here are the invisible... She's a talented potioneer in her own right.
เวทยังไม่เห็นไหมอันนี้ผมภาษาเนี่ยผมแปลมาผมลงมัดภาษาไทยมาใช่ไหมต้นแหล่ป้ายต้องมาป้ายนะมันแปลเป็นป้ายในเกมอ่ะปกติเป็นอังกฤษ
ร้านอะไร
น้ำยา
ร้านน้ำยาของเจอะไรพิน
พิน นะแล้วไปยันป้ายอ่ะแล้วดิ
โคตรดีอ่ะ
อันนี้มี
ไปบนได้ไหมไปบนด้วย
ไปบนไหนใช่ไปไม่ใช่ไปบนแปลหมดเลยมั้งน่ะทุกป้ายเลยมั้งผมดูกันมีป้ายทางเชี่ยป้ายทางเลือกยังแปลอ่ะร้านหัวหมูกับร้านเนี่ยร้าน
โอ้ย
ของโกฮะอาหารวะนี่โอรินแวนเดอร์อันนี้ไม่แปล
โอลิเวนเดอร์
แปลตรงนี้เปิดเข้าได้เด็กเต็มหมดน้ำสาวแล้วสาวสวัสดีครับ
โอ้ยอะไรทะลุเลย
มันคือกำแพงอ่ะ
โดนดูด
แปลทุกป้ายเกือบทุกป้ายเขาแปลได้แค่75%เองนะครับแบบร้านฮันนี่ดุก
Expelliarmus!
ละเอียดแล้ว75
ในเรื่องหลักหน้าไปหมดแล้วอะแต่เควสหลักผมอยู่ไหนวะนี่ไงไม่ใช่เควสหลักอยู่ข้างล่างนี่ไม่รู้อะไรโอ้โหต้องวิ่งไปอีกอะ ทำไมกวาดมาเรียกไงวะมันผมต้องเลยยูทูบแล้วชั้นนี้ ใช่ อันนี้มันคือการพุ่ง
Protego!
ไม่ใช่
Revelio.
มันต้องอยู่ YouTube แล้วชั้นนี้เรียนไม่กวาดไม่เป็น หรือมันเควสไม่กวาดนี่คือยังไงวะแล้วโอตาคุเข้ามาคอมเมนต์ตึงๆเลยวะ
อืม
เควสอ๋อไม่ต้องซื้อไม้กวาดเอง โอเค เวนเถอะแม่งไม่ให้กูอีก ไม่ฟรีเลย มา ซื้อไม้กวาด มาละไม่ฟรี เข้าทางไหนวะเนี่ย
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Mr.
Albie
Weeks
Weeks at your service. Welcome to Shop's been closed since trade routes with this. And I've only just returned. Got a few rare U-weavers available. And wind wisps too. No matter what brew...
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
ขอแบบไม่กวาดที่ดีๆ ไม่เสียตังค์เยอะมาก โอ้โห600 สุดยอดเลยผมไม่ตังค์สีเขียวนี่ขายทิ้งได้เลยนะ
Nice doing business with you.
มันผมมีตังค์แล้วมันแล้วขายของเอาของขายของมาเอาตังค์เอาไหนดีวะซื้อมาละเรื่องไม่ถูกเลย นี่แหละ
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will use it.
Go on.
Ha! But I have some idea what I need. As it happens, an ideal I could complete.
That sounds intriguing.
Thank you. The time trial should... Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
ได้แล้วยี่ผมกินไปก่อนได้แล้วเต้นเป็นอะไรที่ค่อนข้างที่จะเพอร์เฟกต์มันทำเควสต่อดีกว่า 1,500 เมตรเฮ้ยไม่ได้ปลดเลยวะ
Revelio.
โคตรสวยเจ็ตโพตลอดเลยตลอดเลย
ทีหมดเลย
บางทีไม่มีให้เธอแล้ว
Revelio.
มันเต็มหมด
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
ได้ของกาก
Always liked that Pippin. Always been keen on Keenbridge. That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang?
Always cutting corners and taking... Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers, cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
ยาล่องหนเอาแล้ว
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen.
Careful, or someone will get hurt. Better not be me.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered Very well.
You do that.
I should be going now.
เจอรี่พินกล้ามั้งแต่ไหนวะ
ไม่น่าเลย
พินอยู่ไหนวะไปได้มาก่อนมาขี่เล่นละได้ไม่กวาดมาแล้ว
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu.
ไม้กวาด
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to...
Very good.
Nothing to worry
ได้ไปกว่าแล้ว
Glad to hear it.
Man.
And thank...
It was a pleasure to...
Likewise.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pip.
Do take care.
Ah. อ๋อไม่รู้ก่อนอยู่แล้วไปซื้อทำไมวะยอด
อันไม้ใหญ่เสือนสวย
อันนี้ก็สวย
ๆคือมีไปอ่ะ
ไม่รู้แกส่วนไหน มีแพ้เหรอ
อ
ไม่กวาดอยู่เขตห้ามบินอยู่
บินชนแน่ได้ไหม
ไม่ก็ไม่มีอะไรเกิดขึ้นแค่บินชนเฉย
แบบไม้กวาดเสียบทะลุตายเลย
อืม เดี๋ยวเมื่อกี้เพิ่มเสียงกาวไว้หน่อย
แต่
ไม่
ดั
เมื่อง คื
อะ
นไม่เมื่อคืนพี่เพิ่มเฉยเมื่อคืนมันเบาเฮ้ยมาอีกแล้ว2 อันเลยเนาะดูภารกิจหน่อยดีพันโซได้รับและใช้น้ำยาเพ่งสมาธิได้รับน้ำยาซิมาและน้ำยา
น้ำยาซิกมา
ชิมาแล้วก็แม็กชิมาแล้วทุกอย่างเอโดรัสแล้วก็ใช้เวลาเดียวกันถึงจะเรียนไอ้นี่ได้คอนฟิงโกสเปเตียนทดลองบินไม่ต้องเดี๋ยวไปปรุงยากันดีกว่ามันฮอกวอตส์ปรุงยาตรงไหนแล้ววะลืมละ
ห้องปรุงยา
อะไรไม่ตรงไหนละ
ในแบนดีไม่มีบอกอ่ะ
มันจะมี ห้องโถงใหญ่ห้องสมุดแปลงร่างอะไร
รีแพร์อ่ะ
นี่เหรอมั้ง
อืม
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
อ๋อ มันใช้นี่ ใบนับเอากลัมไปไอ้นี่ใช้หาอะไรมาด้วย
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego. Lumos. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo.
มียา7 ขวดแล้วเว้ยรู้สึกว่าปลอดภัย
Lumos.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you.
Of course.
Well, you took the fall for me.
Did you find what you...
I did, but...
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this... He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. I've never heard anyone... Again.
Understood. But why does
His father's family are direct descent... Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Anyway. The Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate...
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in... To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to morph... But you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target, sir. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels... farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel? That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
มันไม่ใช่
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use...
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian. Well, meeting a new student will be...
I shall look forward to it. I'm not sure where to start.
Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of
ancient magic. I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even...
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort...
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
In the meantime, with both Rookwood, spend as much time here as you like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Chiều
ก็ไป
chim tốt đà này
มัน
nhảy đằng lên chim gì nữa
มัน
ba là CD này nghe
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And...
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if...
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? Just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Confringo! Incendio!
Oi, can you help me?
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever.
Lumos.
I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own.
Lumos.
While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke?
Expelliarmus.
He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Lumos.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the one... Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone.
Lumos.
We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Lumos.
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down?
Lumos. Accio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Lumos.
Stop them!
Lumos.
That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Lumo.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. 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 Accio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Lumos.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah!
Lumos.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. Can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in.
It will. I hope you'll take... Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating... Very good. When conjuring, spellcrafts are like rest. You should have acquired some.
I did. Where?
While resources such as moonstone they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room.
I see. Can I regain resources by
You can indeed. Why don't you give it... You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the... whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer.
I will be.
Good luck. I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
You can acquire it by vanishing. Return to me once.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. You can conjure. Conjuration can be used to decorate. Why don't you try it on the walls and... Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to... Let's get... Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Oh dear. Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style. Now you have learnt a good bit about...
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibility.
Indeed. An even bigger?
How did that?
The room equips itself to... If you'd like to customize the space further...
Thank you, Professor.
Good. I'll leave you to it.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
เยี่ยม
เดี๋ยวมา
Accio! Levioso!